If you really want to get into an interesting form of motorcycle racing and build your own superbike, go electric superbike racing, where you can literally build your own bike from the ground up. Cycle Talks ventured down to Winton Raceway in Victoria recently to check out some of the bikes that have been built up for this unique and unusual racing series.
Yeah, Danny Ripperton's been around the electric bike scene, the racing scene, for quite a while now. And Danny, when did you build this bike?
I started building it 5 years ago. The first 12 months was just sourcing parts from around the world and trying to find out what kind of motor to put in it, what kind of batteries to put in it, and I haven't even started building or cutting or welding anything, for the first 12 months.
Okay.
2010, I actually started putting stuff together because I found motors that I could work with, and it was a starting point.
So, with no electrical background, other than whatever you've achieved, or learned through being a motor mechanic, it's something that people can aspire to do, something different?
Yeah, you don't have to go to university to learn the stuff that engineers know. It's a lot of math, and it helps to have a bit of brains to start with, but it's all learnable outside the university. So you can get a very good grasp of what happens inside an electric motor just by working with them.
This amazing machine called the Voltron has been built by Chris Jones. Now, Chris, tell us a little bit about the machine and why you built it.
Sure. So my bike, I've dubbed it Voltron Evo. Evo partly because it's got an Evo electric motor in there, and Evo because it's the next evolution of my first bike, which was also called Voltron. I built an electric bike back in 2011 and had a good season with it. Had a good race here at Winton in 2011. But I knew from that point I wanted to build a better, faster bike. With a few changes, I'd learnt so much from the first bike, I knew I'd have to do some good work on this one.
What do you see the future of this series in Australia?
I think people are going to build better and faster bikes. There will be manufacturers making better, faster bikes, but we're not going to see them in Australia for a while yet, and we're impatient, we can't wait. We have to build our own.
Cool.
You can catch these bikes and more at the eFXC Championship, Sydney Motorsport Park, November 21 to 23. More information from fxsuperbikes.com.au.